Welcome back to the Blue Game. I am here in the Tribal Council area with the final 3 players in the Blue Game. We have Casey, Connor, and Francis. And moments ago, Casey secured himself individual immunity with a last challenge win, a very difficult puzzle. And we are already back because we will be doing the final vote out of the game now. So in will be coming our jury to attend this tribal council.
Jury, come on in. We have Caitlin, Anthony, Andy, Joe, Mel, and voted out at the last tribal council, Ethan. Okay, so let's get right into it. We finished the challenge, you guys try to head out, and I was like, whoa, we're gonna go right into it. Then, oddly to me at least, a little bit, you guys sat there pretty silently without being told you had to be silent. Where does that silence come from? Is that just because everyone feels that it is already decided?
I have no idea. I have been working with Casey since day one on our tribe, and we've talked about a final 2 for a really long time, so I'm really hoping he sticks with that, and we've had a lot of strong bonds, a lot of strong votes together, and I hope we can carry that into the final 2 like we've discussed since, honestly, vote 1.
Okay. Francis? We've also had a final 2 for a very long time, not as long as that, but pretty much since the moment we've been on the tribe together. And at the end of the day, I think that you're going to have a much easier time with jury against me. I think that the first half of this game could be seen as really similar. I think that we have 2 different games, so I think it makes more sense for you to think. But I think it's going to be a lot closer for you.
I would disagree. I have said a lot of names on the jury, so I don't see a reason why they would.
We all have. We've been voting together for a while, so I don't think that means anything at this point.
My name has been written down. My name's come up a lot, and they've been throwing them out, so I just don't think it'd be right. I mean, I just don't think he's.
Both of your names have been written down many times, so all you're putting out is, like I said,
yours hasn't. So
okay,
of course
that's a different story. That's what I'm saying. Is your stories are very, very similar.
You don't have blood on your hands.
I don't think that's true. I think I have a lot of blood on my hands. It's something that you do. But what I'm saying is, I think that your guys' story is very similar. They're gonna have a lot harder time, but I think that they're gonna affect your game at the end of the day. I think your team is gonna be a lot better. It's up to you, but. I think it's going to be really close against each other. So Casey, I know there's a lot going on right now, a lot to process, both Connor and Francis, talking to each other and talking to you. Do you feel confident in your decision, or is it something that you are still mulling over currently?
This is a really interesting final 3. As soon as Louis got voted out, that's when we formed this, because we were the only 3 people without loved ones in the games, and we pretty much just said, let's knock everyone's loved ones out and make this a singles game. So from my perspective, all 3 of us have played extremely similar games, and it's going to be really difficult to distinguish my game from either of them, because they're both great players.
If that's your fear, just one moment. I'm sorry, so sorry. I asked you, are you confident in the decision now already, or are you still trying to decide in this moment? If you say you're confident, I'm not going to make you go do it right now. I'm just asking. Are you still actively deciding, or do you think you have an answer that you
Well, I was going to answer that. I was giving my answer.
I mean, you finished talking, and I didn't understand, so if you could
talking
clarify.
because she started talking.
Okay. All right. That's why I wanted to give you the opportunity to say.
Yeah. Okay. So what I was saying was, I feel like all 3 of us have played really, really similar games, and it's going to be really difficult for me to distinguish my game from either of them, because Caitlin and I worked together a lot saving Connor. But then Connor, whenever he was safe, he worked hard with Caitlin to save me. Oh, sorry, not Caitlin, Francis. Sorry, I've got fog brain.
You can forget my name if that's your time.
So, what I'm trying to come down to, what I'm trying to decide between the two of them is what's going to happen at Final Tribal. Am I going to be able to distinguish my game from them, and how are we going to perform at Final Tribal, as opposed to, like, is someone going to be better than me at Final Tribal? Because I'm not sure our specific games are going to actually be the defining factor. Whether I take Francis or Connor, it's going to be a battle either way. And I did have a Final 2 with both of them, and I'm not sure what to do, because I didn't think I'd be winning that, especially since it was a puzzle. I'm not good at puzzles. I can't believe I won that. So the reason we were sitting here quiet is because I'm the one with the decision to make, and I was still trying to decide, weigh out how different our games are, and whether I want to go against someone that's really, really, really similar to me in one way, or really, really similar to the game I played in another way. So that's what I was thinking. That being said, I do think I'm leaning one way.
Just very quickly, if either of you want one more chance to take Casey. If not, then we will go to the vote. I just feel like I understand that your game is similar to both of ours in multiple ways, but I think your game is a lot more similar to his. We were together since day one. As far as I know, I think you've been voting together the entire time. Both of you have your name written down several times. Both of you won several immunities. I don't have those things. I think the perception of me is very different. I think that you both have been seen as big, strong guys in this game, and I don't think that's my perception. So I think if you're trying to choose someone you're going to be more different from, and I do think that you have a dominating game. So I think I'm your best bet to play. Tell me what you think. Connor?
I just like the conversations we've had, and everything I've said is real, and I also, like I said, think that I have a lot of upset jury members over there, unlike Francis, and I know we've been working together on those, so I just don't think, I think you're better off going in a competition of swaying them over Francis. Alright, it's my turn to
So
talk.
we both had the opportunity to speak. At the end of the day, Casey said that he was already leaning one way, so I believe with that it is time to vote. Casey?
All right, Casey heading on out to cast the lone vote of this tribal council. Francis can only vote for Connor, and Connor can only vote for Francis because Casey is immune. So their fate now totally out of their hands and in Casey's. Jury looking on, also waiting for that final vote to be cast. The stress is palpable in the tribal council area right now. For those just joining, we are waiting on Casey to cast the only vote in this tribal council to determine who he will sit next to at the final tribal. Casey now returning, and the vote box being brought over. There is one vote only, so there is nothing to tally.
I will read the vote. And the last member of our jury is Francis. Francis, that's enough. Please bring me your coach. My best place it was third at Final Tribal Council with one vote for me. So
The Oregon player.
All right, we will follow Francis out of the tribal council area. Applause all around for Francis. Gina hugging her daughter. All right.
okay, I'll stop.
A beautiful moment. Sorry, but we've got to keep on. We have to hear from Francis. So Francis, we are still live streaming. We're gonna.
Everyone can see me cry.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's been a common theme of the season. Everybody's used to it by now. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. So we're just heading up to the top of the hill so that we can get some final thoughts from you and ask you a couple of questions before we let you go join your fellow jury members. So let's just hang out right up here. You can drop your stuff and get situated, and then we'll chat, okay? All right, Francis, so this is your time. First, just anything you'd like to share, any thoughts you have, feel free.
Yeah, I'm proud of making it this far. I didn't think I was going to make it past day one, so it just sucks because I feel like I've seen this path forward for a while now. And so it sucks to get that close.
Sure. Yeah, the final juror is always a really rough spot, so close and yet so far away. But you have a ton to be proud of. You made it quite literally as far as you could possibly have made it into the game without sitting at that final tribal. So I'd love to hear what you're maybe most proud of about yourself, about this whole experience.
I don't even know. I'm proud of like just making it through the rain and the cold and the hunger. I'm proud of that first, the challenge day one where I got to be the caller and I won. That was like definitely one of the high points for me. I'm proud of trying to throw rocks and getting into the flip. The other boys must have got their move. That's bullshit. They were all saved. Fuck that. And I'm proud of making it this far. So, yeah, I'm definitely proud of a lot.
Awesome. What is something that you learned or maybe surprised you about your time out here?
I think I learned that I'm definitely a lot tougher than I think I am, and that I'm not as horrible socially as I think I am in person. My social game's definitely better online, but not as terrible in person as I thought it would be. I think my mom and I got a lot closer while we're here too. So
That's awesome. Well, before I let you go, you and your mom were playing for Thurber House, so congratulations on securing them quite a sizable donation with your placement. No, not yet, but you'll find out. And before I let you go, this is just your chance to shout them out one final time, and let everyone know what they're about.
Yeah, Thurber House is a small museum in Columbus, Ohio. They are like a literary center. They do creative writing programs for all ages, but their creative writing programs for kids and teens especially are absolutely amazing. I like to joke that it's like the unofficial LGBT center of Columbus, because I feel like all the queer kids end up there, but really all of the weird kids are kids that just never fit in anywhere else. It's been part of my life for 17 years. It's shaped me into the person that I am. And I know they've been struggling through COVID, so I just really wanted to be able to bring in some money to be able to keep those programs going, because I know how much it means to kids, how much, so many of them is the first place where they fit in and feel like adults respect them, and just have friends for the first time, see older queer people for the first time, and it's just been so special to me in my life. And like I said, it's really shaped me to who I am, so I really want to be able to bring them some money so they can continue to do programs and do the same thing for people.
Awesome. Well, Frances, thank you so much, and congratulations on making it this far. I'll let you head to Ponderosa, and we will see you at the final Tribal Council, where you will have a say in crowning our winner. All right, and there we have it. We are down to the final two for the blue game of Blood versus Water. We will be kind of doing the exact same thing we did for the red game as we just did for the blue game. So final Tribal Council for blue will take place after that. It is everything we have been working towards for all 4 days, plus the pretty much 10 months to a year before this, so you do not want to miss the final tribal. So we will see you then.